She left, and now you're probably feeling broken, lost, and like the world's been pulled out from under you. But let me tell you something. This isn't the end of your story. What if I told you there's a way to rewrite this chapter? A way to make her realize what she let slip through her fingers? In fact, not only will she regret leaving, but she'll wish she never took you for granted. Today, I'm going to share a blueprint that will help you turn your heartbreak into a comeback story. This isn't about revenge or trying to prove her wrong. It's about stepping into your full potential as a man. These 12 life-changing strategies will help you go from feeling powerless to being unstoppable. Let's be real. Breakups are brutal. They make you question yourself, your worth, and sometimes even your purpose. But staying stuck in self-pity won't get you anywhere. You deserve more than sitting in the shadow of pain and regret. The first step: stop seeing yourself as the victim. Choose to rise above the heartbreak. This is your opportunity to rebuild, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Focus on yourself, not just to make her regret walking away, but to become the best version of you, the version she didn't even realize she had. And here's the kicker. By the time you've worked through these 12 steps, you might not even want her back. Remember, this transformation is for you. When you reclaim your strength and confidence, you'll see that the real prize isn't her regret. It's rediscovering the man you were always meant to be. Number 1, go completely silent. This might feel like the toughest thing you've ever done, but it's also the most important. Stop all contact immediately. No calls, no texts, no checking her social media. Nothing. Why? Because every time you reach out, you're sending her the message that she made the right decision to leave. But when you pull back, that silence speaks volumes. When you stop chasing her, she starts noticing your absence. You're no longer feeding her ego by proving you're still stuck on her. Instead, you're showing her that you respect yourself enough to step away. This isn't about playing games, it's about reclaiming your power. Silence is your way of saying, I don't need you to validate my worth. It's a message she won't ignore. The biggest mistake men make after a breakup is convincing themselves they can't live without her. But here's the truth. You can. Cutting off all contact is the first step toward taking back control. It's not about punishing her. It's about creating the space for you to heal and grow. When you stop clinging, you give her room to reflect on what she's lost. And trust me, she will. Silence forces her to question everything, her decisions, the breakup, and even the way she saw you. But more importantly, it gives you the freedom to focus on yourself. Use this time to fill your days with new activities and challenges. Clear out reminders of her, delete old messages, put away photos, and stop revisiting memories. You're not erasing the past, you're making room for the future. By cutting contact, you're not just stepping away from her, you're stepping into the man you're meant to become. Each day without her is a step forward, and as you grow stronger and more self-assured, she'll start to wonder about the man she walked away from. But by then, you'll realize the silence wasn't just for her, it was for you. Take this moment to remind yourself, you are moving forward, not backward. Let your silence be your strength, and let it speak louder than any words ever could. Number 2, transform yourself. While you're staying silent, use this time to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. This is your opportunity to turn heartbreak into growth. Start hitting the gym, adjust your diet, and take care of your body. At the same time, invest in your mental and emotional health. Every time you feel sadness or anger creeping in, channel that energy into self-improvement. By the time she sees you again, if she ever does, you'll be someone entirely new. Not just physically stronger, but mentally sharper and emotionally resilient. Breakups may feel like an ending, but they can also mark the beginning of something extraordinary. She might have expected you to fall apart, but imagine if you rose above and became someone better than she ever thought possible. This is your moment to shine. Treat every day as a chance to level up. Develop a routine that includes regular exercise, reading, and working on personal goals. Dive into hobbies or skills you've always wanted to explore, whether it's for your career, your creativity, or simply your enjoyment. Keep yourself so busy improving that thoughts of her barely cross your mind. Consider taking on a fitness challenge, joining a new social circle, or enrolling in a personal development course. Every step you take in bettering yourself sends a message, not to her, but to you. It's a reminder that you are capable, driven, and in control of your destiny. When you commit to this transformation, it becomes impossible to ignore, not just for her, but for everyone around you. Most importantly, you'll realize this journey was never about proving her wrong. It was about proving yourself right. Number 3, embrace a Stoic mindset. A Stoic man understands a simple yet profound truth. He cannot control external events, only his response to them. After a breakup, emotions like anger, sadness, or jealousy might feel overwhelming, but reacting impulsively only makes things worse. Instead, focus on mastering your emotions, not ignoring them. Accept them, but don't let them dictate your actions. Rather than dwelling on what could have been or wishing for a different outcome, practice acceptance. The past is done, and your power lies in how you choose to move forward. When you respond with calm and resilience, you separate yourself from the crowd. You're not the man who falls apart because of a single setback. You're the man with a bigger vision, grounded in strength and purpose. To cultivate this mindset, start by practicing mindfulness or daily meditation. When you feel emotional turbulence, take a moment to pause and remind yourself of what the Stoics taught. Your attitude and response are the only things within your control. Journaling can also be a powerful tool. Writing down your thoughts helps you gain clarity and maintain composure. The less reactive you are, the more power you hold. Every time a wave of negative emotion hits, step back, take a deep breath, and focus on your long-term goals. Emotional mastery isn't about suppressing how you feel. It's about using those feelings as fuel to become stronger. When you approach life with a Stoic mindset, you show that you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're proving to yourself and the world that no setback defines you. And that quiet strength, it speaks louder than any words ever could. Number 4, elevate your social circle. You are a reflection of the people you spend the most time with. Take a moment to evaluate your current circle. Are they pushing you to grow, or are they holding you back? If you want to rise above your past and show her what she's lost, start surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and drive you to be better. This isn't just about making her take notice, though she certainly will. It's about building a network that supports your growth and pushes you toward your goals. Too many men get stuck with the same crowd after a breakup, which often keeps them in the same emotional rut. If your inner circle isn't helping you level up, it's time to find new people who will. When you begin spending time with successful, motivated individuals, their energy rubs off on you. You'll find yourself adopting better habits, thinking bigger, and seeing new opportunities. And when she sees you surrounded by high-achieving, inspiring people, she'll realize you've stepped into a league she may no longer fit into. Start attending events, joining clubs, or exploring groups that align with your interests and ambitions. Whether it's professional networking, a fitness class, or a community project, these are the spaces where you'll meet driven, like-minded individuals. Build connections with those who reflect where you want to go, not where you've been. Your social circle should be a reflection of your future, not a reminder of your past. Surround yourself with people who push you to grow, expand your thinking, and encourage you to strive for more. As you upgrade your network, you'll upgrade your life, and that transformation will be impossible to ignore. Number 5. Become unavailable. The more available you are, the less value you project. One of the biggest mistakes men make after a breakup is trying to stay visible and accessible, hoping it will change her mind. But here's the reality: the more you're around, the less she'll appreciate you. The secret lies in becoming less accessible. Don't respond to her messages the moment they come in. Don't rearrange your schedule to be available for her. Show her that you have a life that doesn't revolve around her or anyone else. When you make yourself harder to reach, you naturally become more intriguing. Suddenly, she'll start to wonder, what are you up to? Why aren't you responding like you used to? This curiosity triggers regret and makes her rethink her choices. But being unavailable isn't about playing games. It's about actually filling your life with meaningful activities. Keep yourself busy, whether it's work, hobbies, or self-improvement. Dive into the things that matter most to you. This isn't just about ignoring her messages. It's about genuinely building a life so full and fulfilling that you don't have the time or need to linger in the past. When you're no longer always there, you become a challenge again. And challenges are attractive. She'll notice the shift, and whether she admits it or not, she'll start to question what she let go of. Prioritize your time, energy, and growth, and you'll naturally create an air of mystery and value that no one can ignore. Number 6. Become emotionally strong. Women are naturally drawn to men who are emotionally grounded, men who can handle life's challenges without letting their emotions rule them. If you're constantly expressing sadness, anger, or jealousy, you're creating distance instead of connection. Emotional strength isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about mastering them. Start by addressing your emotions in a healthy way. If necessary, seek therapy, talk to a mentor, or start journaling to process your feelings. Acknowledge what you're going through, but don't let it control you. When you demonstrate emotional stability, you become someone she and anyone else can admire. This transformation won't just impact your relationships, it will make you stronger in every area of life. Emotional mastery is power. Most men allow their emotions to dictate their actions, but not you. You understand that emotions are fleeting. They don't control you. You control them. This mindset sets you apart and makes her see a version of you she may not have appreciated before. Practice emotional control every day. When something bothers you, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and respond calmly. Learn to recognize your triggers and take ownership of your reactions. This isn't about suppressing how you feel. It's about responding to challenges with wisdom and composure. Over time, your emotional resilience becomes your greatest strength. You'll find that as you grow stronger emotionally, others, including her, will see you differently. They'll respect you for your steadiness and admire your self-control. And perhaps most importantly, you'll realize that no one else has the power to control how you feel or act. The stronger you become emotionally, the less influence anyone else will have over your life. Number 7. Start dating new people. This step might feel uncomfortable, even controversial, but it's necessary. You need to start dating again. Not to make her jealous, not to prove a point, but to genuinely explore new connections and remind yourself of your worth. When you open yourself up to meeting new women, you're showing both yourself and the world that you have options. Here's the key. Keep it authentic. Don't use dating as a game or a way to fill a void. Instead, approach it as an opportunity to connect with others and to grow as a person. If she happens to notice that you're moving on and other women are interested in you, it may trigger her insecurities. But again, this isn't about revenge. It's about rediscovering yourself and the possibilities out there. Join dating apps, go on casual dates, or meet people through social circles. Be respectful, stay true to your values, and focus on meaningful connections. Don't treat anyone as a pawn in your breakup recovery. Instead, aim for genuine experiences that help you grow. This process will help you shift your focus from wanting her back to understanding that there are incredible women out there who could offer a connection far deeper than what you had before. By dating again, you're reminding yourself of your value and expanding your horizons. You're no longer stuck in the past. You're moving forward. Number 8. Let her come to you. Now that you've put in the work, it's time to step back and let her feel your absence. You're thriving, glowing, and growing. This is your moment. If she reaches out, don't immediately jump at the chance to reconnect. Keep your cool. Respond with politeness and composure, but remain distant. Let her feel the emptiness left by your absence. If she truly regrets letting you go, she'll make the effort to re-enter your life. But remember, you're no longer the man she left behind. You've grown stronger, more self-assured, and more selective. You're the prize now, and she'll realize that you've leveled up in ways she didn't expect. When she notices the changes in you, the power dynamic will shift. She'll start chasing you, but by then, you'll have the control. You'll be in a position to decide whether or not she still deserves a place in your life. And here's the truth. If she can't rise to meet the new standard you've set for yourself, it might not be worth the effort to let her back in. Stay calm and composed if she reaches out. Let her feel the difference in how you carry yourself now. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about protecting the growth and progress you've achieved. You're in control, and she'll see that. If she wants back into your life, make sure it's on your terms. Never lower your standards or undo the progress you've made. You've worked hard to become the best version of yourself, and if she can't meet you at your new level, it's okay to let her go for good. Your strength, self-respect, and growth are the real victories here. Number 9. Live with purpose. Find your mission. Women are naturally drawn to men who are focused and driven by a deeper sense of purpose. If you've been pouring all your energy into her, it's a sign you've lost sight of your own goals. Shift that focus inward. Discover your purpose, whether it's advancing in your career, pursuing a passion project, or investing in personal growth, and make it the centerpiece of your life. When you start living with purpose, everything begins to align. You'll feel more confident, more fulfilled, and more focused. And trust me, she'll notice the change. A man with direction and ambition is hard to ignore, and the realization of what she gave up will start to sink in. Men who live with purpose don't waste their energy on things or people that don't align with their mission. Your time is precious, and when you dedicate it to something meaningful, you'll see how quickly your perspective changes. Your purpose will drive you forward, helping you build a life that isn't defined by any one relationship, but by your own achievements. Set aside time every day to work on your mission, whatever it may be. This isn't just about proving something to her, it's about proving to yourself that you're capable of greatness. When you're focused on your goals, you'll find that the rest of your life, relationships, friendships, and success falls into place naturally. Number 10. Build a legacy. Think bigger than relationships. While relationships are important, they come and go. The real question is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Start focusing on creating something that lasts, whether it's building a business, developing a personal brand, or making a meaningful contribution to your community or society. When you work on building your legacy, you'll notice a shift, not just in how others see you, but in how you see yourself. A man committed to leaving a lasting impact becomes magnetic. You'll find people, not just women, gravitating toward your energy and ambition. This mindset takes you beyond trying to win her back. You're no longer the man stuck in the past, obsessing over a relationship. Instead, you're building something far greater, a life that's defined by purpose, passion, and impact. Ask yourself, what do you want to be remembered for? What kind of impact do you want to leave on the world? These are the questions that shape your legacy. Set long-term goals that align with your vision and dedicate yourself to creating value that extends far beyond personal relationships. When she sees that you're no longer focused on the small things, but instead working toward a bigger, more meaningful future, the regret will hit her hard. But by then, you'll be so committed to your vision that her opinion won't define your happiness anymore. Focus on building something you can be proud of, a legacy that lasts. In doing so, you'll create a life that not only attracts admiration, but also gives you a sense of fulfillment that no relationship can provide. Number 11. Embrace your freedom. This might feel like a bold move, but it's one of the most liberating. Embrace your freedom. Society often tells men to settle down, follow a certain path, and meet specific expectations. But right now, you're free, completely untethered. You don't owe anyone anything. This is your chance to discover who you truly are, what you genuinely want, and the kind of life you're meant to lead. Instead of seeing your breakup as a loss, reframe it as an opportunity. Freedom is one of the most underrated gifts of being single. No compromises, no restrictions, and no one else's expectations holding you back. You're in charge now, and that's a powerful place to be. Use this time to explore and take risks. Travel to places you've always dreamed of. Dive into hobbies that ignite your passion, and focus on experiences that push your boundaries. Live your life unapologetically on your own terms, without worrying about what anyone else thinks. This is your time to thrive, and when she sees you fully embracing this freedom, it'll hit her. She no longer has the power to hold you back. Number 12. Be unapologetically you. The most magnetic thing you can do is be unapologetically yourself. Stop trying to mold yourself into what you think she or anyone else wants. Instead, own your story, flaws and all. The right people will love and respect you for exactly who you are. When you step into your authenticity, you stop seeking validation from others. You no longer need approval to feel worthy. This isn't about changing into someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. The version that's true to your core values and desires. She'll notice this transformation, not because you're trying to prove something, but because your confidence and authenticity speak for themselves. People are naturally drawn to those who are real, and when she realizes that you're thriving as your true self, she'll regret letting you go. Take pride in your journey. Celebrate your growth, your challenges, and the person you're becoming. You no longer have to apologize for what you want or who you are. Live boldly and authentically, and you'll attract the right people into your life. Those who see your value and respect your truth. The beauty of being unapologetically you is that it's freeing. You're no longer trying to fit into someone else's narrative. You're writing your own. And when she sees you walking confidently in your truth, she'll understand what she lost. Own your story. Live your truth unapologetically. The right people will gravitate toward you, not because you've changed for them, but because you've fully embraced who you were meant to be. By now, you've likely realized that making her regret losing you isn't about tricks or mind games. It's about transforming yourself into the best version you can be, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's about showing her, without words, the man she let go. But here's the surprising part. You might not even want her back. As you grow, evolve, and focus on yourself, you'll open doors to new opportunities, perhaps attracting someone even better, or discovering a deep sense of fulfillment on your own. Either way, you come out on top. This journey is about your growth, not her opinion, and the outcome will always be in your favor when you prioritize yourself. If this message resonates with you, consider supporting our community by subscribing or joining our membership. Your engagement, whether it's a like, comment, or membership, helps us continue creating meaningful content for men like you who are committed to growing and thriving. Remember, you're never alone in this process. We're all here to build better lives and stronger versions of ourselves. Together, we grow, we learn, and we succeed.